BGMC. The biblical truth lives here.
We are living in a time like no other in history, but fortunately for us, God wrote it all down in His prophecies. Find out what prophecies happened this week ripped straight from the headlines. Stay tuned for the Prophecy Headlines News Show on the Remnant's Call.
Las noticias de llamada remanente de fin de los
Please
tiempos.
pay attention to what is going on and about to happen.
Por favor, pongan atención a lo que está sucediendo y lo que está a punto de pasar.
All right, well, let's start out with Israel news.
Comenzaremos con
I
las
was able to
noticias
get
de
to
Israel.
some news this week, not as much as normal.
Yo pude ver algunas noticias, como esta semana no muchas.
Our first news story from Israel.
Nuestra primera historia de Israel.
They received that new submarine that they ordered,
Ya recibieron el primer submarino que ordenaron.
and they only paid $500 million for it. What a deal.
Solo pagaron $500,000.
It
Que
is a very
oferta.
stealth type of submarine
Es un submarino tipo stealth.
because Israel needs to be able to fire their missiles when needed.
Porque Israel tiene que tener capacidad de disparar misiles cuando lo necesiten.
Also, in the next story from Israel,
También la próxima historia de Israel.
they were planting bombs by the wall that separates Israel and the West Bank.
Estuvieron poniendo bombas en las paredes que separan a Israel de Palestina.
So instead of using helicopters,
Y en lugar de utilizar helicópteros,
they actually used their airplanes this time.
utilizaron sus aviones esta vez.
Things are heating up a lot in the Middle East.
Las cosas se están calentando en el Medio Oriente.
Okay. Next story from Israel.
Próxima historia de Israel.
Well, actually about Jewish people.
O acerca de la gente judía.
Remember right before World War II?
¿Recuerdan lo que pasó después de la Segunda
I
Guerra
believe it
Mundial?
was the
O
Dan-
antes.
I believe it was the Danish king.
Yo pienso que es el rey Danish, ¿dónde es Danish? De Dinamarca.
Okay. They had all the Jews. Germany was making all the Jews wear yellow stars.
Alemania estaba haciendo que los judíos vistan estas estrellas amarillas.
So the king put on a yellow star, even though he wasn't Jewish.
Aunque el rey no era judío, él se puso una estrella amarilla.
And everybody began to wear yellow stars.
Y todos comenzaron a vestir estrellas amarillas.
In France, it is very dangerous to wear a kippah,
En Francia es peligroso el vestir una
even
kippah,
though it's not biblical.
aunque no es bíblico.
So what they started to do
Pero lo que han comenzado a hacer
is they said to everybody to wear a kippah.
es que les dijeron a todos que vistan una kippah.
So the Muslims wouldn't know who the Jews were.
Así los musulmanes no sabrán cuáles son los judíos.
Okay, get ready, people. The war is coming.
Prepárense que la guerra está
There are no
acercándose.
ands, ifs, or buts about it. War is coming.
No hay sí ni nada, sino que la guerra va a venir.
Next story. Here, the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu,
Aquí el primer ministro de Israel, Benjamín Netanyahu,
they have primary elections just like we're having right now.
ya van a tener elecciones primarias y como las tenemos aquí,
Well, it'll be Bernie Sanders against Ted Cruz,
donde va a ser Bernie Sanders en contra de Ted Cruz.
or maybe old President Clinton will probably throw his hat in the ring.
O si no, el presidente Clinton, el antiguo, pondrá su.
In Israel, there's like 19 government parties.
En Israel hay 19 partidos políticos
And one of the largest parties is Likud.
y uno de los partidos políticos más grandes es el Likud.
They're having their primary February 23rd.
Están teniendo su primaria en febrero
Benjamin
23
Netanyahu is running unopposed.
y Benjamín Netanyahu estará postulándose para
He's
candidato.
going to be the man to take us into World War III.
Él va a ser el hombre que nos va a llevar a la Tercera Guerra Mundial.
Anti-Semitism stories.
Noticias de antisemitismo.
Okay. Anti-Semitism hit a record high in Europe this past year.
El antisemitismo llegó a un récord de nivel alto.
And
este
because of
pasado
that,
año.
the Jews are moving back to Israel.
Y a causa de esto los judíos están regresando a Israel.
They would rather live with 1 billion Muslims around them that want to kill them
Ellos prefieren vivir con 1 billón de musulmanes que quieren matarlos
than to live in Western Europe.
que vivir en Europa del oeste.
Okay, 8,000
Oeste.
Jews from France have emigrated to Israel this past year,
8,000 judíos franceses han emigrado a Israel
and 800 Jews from England.
y 800 judíos de Inglaterra.
What you're seeing, everybody,
Lo que están observando
why
aquí,
I'm standing here today,
¿por qué me estoy parando aquí hoy?
before World War I,
Antes de la Primera
this
Guerra Mundial,
same type of behavior was happening.
este mismo tipo de comportamiento estaba
So my
sucediendo.
family was in Russia.
Entonces mi familia estuvo en
They
Rusia
walked across Europe
y caminaron toda Europa
to get a boat to England
para tomar un bote en
to come
Inglaterra
here,
para venir hasta
because
aquí,
Israel was not a country then.
porque Israel no era un país aún.
Some of the family walked to then Palestine.
Alguna de la familia caminó hasta lo que era Palestina.
The rest of the family that stayed there
El resto de la familia que se quedó allí
died in the Holocaust.
murieron en el Holocausto.
This is happening all over Europe again.
Esto está pasando en toda Europa otra vez.
And it's an end time prophecy this time.
Y es una profecía de fin de los tiempos
When
esta
you
vez.
see this,
Cuando ves esto,
when God is calling his people home,
cuando Dios está llamando a su pueblo de vuelta,
know that the end is near.
debes saber que el final está cerca.
Next anti-Semitism story.
Próxima historia de
If you
antisemitismo.
have any friends that go to the Methodist church,
Si tienen amigos que van a iglesias metodistas,
tell them they're stupid,
diles que son estúpidos.
because the Methodist church just divested from Israel.
Porque la iglesia metodista se separó de Israel.
There's a promise in Exodus 12
Hay una promesa en Éxodo 12,
where it says, I will bless those that bless Israel
donde dice que bendeciré a aquellos que bendicen a
and
Israel
curse those that curse Israel.
y maldeciré a aquellos que maldicen
The
a Israel.
Methodist church isn't really a church,
La iglesia metodista no es realmente una
and
iglesia.
God is going to chastise them in the worst possible way.
Y Dios nos va a castigar en la peor manera.
Next story, end
Próxima
time
historia.
prophecy news.
Profecía del fin de los tiempos.
In our first story,
En nuestra primera historia,
in John 14,
en Juan 14,
verse 6,
verso 6,
Yeshua said, I am the derek, the empt, and the chai.
Yeshua dijo, yo soy el camino, la verdad y la vida.
No one comes to the Father except through me.
Nadie viene al Padre excepto por mí.
In this story here,
En esta historia aquí,
in a video this week,
en este video la semana pasada,
the second stupidest man on the planet, Pope Francis,
el segundo hombre más estúpido en el planeta, el Papa Francis.
he is the head of the Catholic Church,
Él es la cabeza de la Iglesia Católica,
which is a pagan organization.
que es una organización pagana.
He says that all major religions are paths to the same God.
Él dijo que todas las religiones mayores son caminos al mismo Dios.
Here, a Francis,
Francis,
we're going to read this in Spanish for you since you're from Argentina.
vamos a leer esto en español desde que tú eres de Argentina.
Yeshua dijo. Now the rest. I am the
Yeshua
way
dijo, yo soy el camino,
and the truth
la verdad
and the life.
y la vida.
No one
Nadie
comes to the Father
viene al Padre
except through me.
excepto por medio de mí.
Which part of that don't you understand, you idiot?
¿Qué parte de todo esto no entiendes, idiota?
But he's saying there's many ways to heaven.
Pero él dice que hay muchas maneras de entrar al cielo.
Yeah, man, I see it too.
Sí, lo veo también.
There is only one way to heaven, people.
Solo hay una manera al cielo.
I think what we should start doing on
Y
Sundays
lo que creo que debemos comenzar a hacer los domingos,
is make just this gigantic handout
hacer este papel gigante
and go to every church, Catholic church.
e ir a cada iglesia católica.
Now I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some prices on a little booklet
Voy a obtener precios de unos pequeños libros.
so we can stand outside Catholic churches
Así podemos estar parados en las iglesias
and say, your
católicas
Pope doesn't believe this. Please leave this church
y
immediately.
decir, tu papa no cree en esto, deja esta iglesia inmediatamente.
Don't give them any money.
No les des ningún dinero.
Then they'll go out of business.
Entonces ellos se quedarán sin negocio.
Hey, Francis, give me a call. I'll have Veronica translate for you.
Francis, dame una llamada, habrá un traductor para ti.
Teach you something about the Bible.
Vamos a enseñar algo de la Biblia.
Tickle my ears is the next prophecy.
Esta es la próxima profecía, oídos
2
cosquillosos.
Timothy chapter 4, verse 3.
Segunda de Timoteo capítulo 4 verso 3.
The time's coming where people will not listen to sound doctrine.
Porque el tiempo viene en que la gente no escuchará doctrina sana.
There are major problems coming.
Hay problemas mayores que se acercan.
And Franklin Graham warns America that we're in critical condition.
Y Franklin Graham advierte a América que estamos en condición crítica.
And Jim Baker
Jim Baker.
warned sudden destruction is coming.
Él advirtió que la destrucción repentina vendrá.
Here's another very dumb leadership.
Aquí vemos otro ministerio estúpido.
God said
Dios dice
in 2 Chronicles 7,
en 2 de Crónicos 7,
if my people
si mi pueblo,
who are called by my name
que se llama por mi
would
nombre,
humble themselves
se humillan
and turn from their wicked
y
ways.
se regresan de las maneras malvadas,
So it's my job
es mi
as a
trabajo
rabbi
como rabino
to teach you what is wicked and what is good.
enseñarte qué es malvado y qué es bueno.
Franklin Graham doesn't follow the Torah.
Franklin Graham no sigue la Torah.
He sees the problem,
Él mira el problema,
but he doesn't know how to fix it.
pero no sabe cómo arreglarlo.
Jim Baker sees the problem,
Jim Baker mira el problema,
but he doesn't know how to fix it.
pero él no sabe cómo arreglarlo.
How do you fix it?
¿Cómo es que lo arreglas?
Look at the ancient paths
Mira los caminos antiguos
and choose the right one.
y escoge el correcto.
What is the right one?
¿Qué es el correcto?
Yeshua and the Torah.
Yeshua y la Torah.
If we do that,
Si hacemos
if we
eso,
get these leaders to turn,
si hacemos que estos líderes se
everything
arrepientan,
stops.
todo se detendrá.
Because God has made us a promise.
Porque Dios nos ha hecho una
How many
promesa.
people believe in that promise?
¿Cuántos creen en esa promesa?
I believe in that promise.
Yo creo en esa promesa.
The mark of the beast.
La marca de la bestia.
Revelation 13, verse 16,
Revelaciones 13, verso 16.
talks about the mark of the beast.
Habla acerca de la marca de la bestia.
We're now living in the time period, Gabriel,
Estamos viviendo en un tiempo
that this can actually happen.
que esto podría pasar.
Look at what's happening, Dr. Mark, in California.
Mira lo que está pasando aquí en California.
A California hospital
Un hospital en
is
California
having people swallow a pill
está haciendo que la gente se tome una píldora
that has a radio transmitter in it.
que tiene un radiotransmisor
It can tell what's going on inside your body,
y
Dr.
puede
Mark.
decir qué es lo que
Cool.
está pasando dentro de tu cuerpo.
And it hooks up to your... No, it's not that bad. It hooks up to your cell phone,
Eso se conecta con tu teléfono
and you can send this information to your doctor.
y puedes mandar la información al médico.
Here, doc, this is what's going on.
Aquí es lo que está pasando, doctor.
That's the mark of the beast.
Esa es la marca de la bestia.
Now here, we just went through a lot of traveling this week.
Hemos viajado mucho esta semana
In this next picture here,
y en esa fotografía
making sure you had your passports,
asegúrense de tener su pasaporte,
making sure you had your tickets,
asegúrense de tener sus
making sure you had
tickets
identification.
y asegurarse de tener
Now here
identificación.
they've come up with a great new idea.
Ahora vinieron con una idea muy buena.
There was this man that had a chip implanted in his hand
Hay un hombre que tiene un microchip implantado en su
that
mano
would make all this traveling so much easier.
para hacer que este viaje sea mucho más fácil.
All he had to do was wave his hand over the scanner,
Todo lo que tiene que hacer es mover su mano sobre el escáner
and it had all his information
y
in it.
tendrán toda la información de él.
Welcome to the end of days, everybody.
Bienvenidos al fin de los tiempos.
It's now operational.
Ahora ya trabaja.
Get ready.
Prepárense.
Yeshua told us about this 2,000 years ago,
Yeshua nos dijo de esto 2000 años atrás.
and we're the first generation to be able to know that this is going to happen.
Y somos la primera generación en saber que esto sucederá.
Next story.
Próxima historia.
Here is the biggest story. Please pay attention,
Esta es la historia más grande, por favor pongan atención,
okay? Because you need to prepare yourselves
porque necesitas prepararte
and do what is necessary coming up.
y hacer lo que es necesario.
Matthew 6, verse 24,
Mateo 6, verso 24,
talks about the love of money.
habla acerca del amor al dinero.
You can't love God and love money.
No puedes amar a Dios sin amar al dinero.
In his first story,
En esta primera historia,
if you've been noticing the stock markets,
si has estado notando el mercado de inversiones,
all hell is breaking loose.
se está desatando, se está rompiendo.
China's stocks lose 113 billion.
La bolsa de valores de China perdió 113 billones de dólares.
And
Billones.
then yesterday,
Y ayer
the Dow plunged another 500 points.
la Dow bajó 500 puntos.
How do you prepare?
¿Cómo es que tú te prepararás?
First of all, if
Primero que
you
nada.
keep some money at home,
Debes tener dinero en casa.
start stocking up on food now.
Comienza a guardar comida ahora.
Get canned goods.
Compra enlatados
Get baby food.
o comida de bebé.
Get dry stuff. Get water.
Cosas secas. Compra agua.
Get a filtration system.
Compra un sistema de
Because when the
filtración.
economy collapses,
Cuando la economía caiga,
services will also collapse.
los servicios también caerán.
Water will become scarce.
El agua será escasa.
Food will become scarce.
La comida será escasa.
Gasoline will become scarce.
La gasolina será escasa.
So I know the president doesn't want us to have guns,
Yo sé que el presidente no quiere que tengamos armas,
but I disagree 100% with the idiot in the White House.
pero yo no estoy de acuerdo con el 100% con el idiota en la
Get
Casa
yourself a
Blanca.
firearm.
Trate de obtener una arma de
Get yourself a
fuego,
bow.
o un arco, una flecha.
It's all going to collapse very shortly.
Todo va a caer en un poco de tiempo.
You can't have this and nothing bad happen.
No puedes tener todo esto y que no pase nada malo.
Because if you know history,
Porque si sabes la
how did
historia,
Hitler come to power?
¿cómo es que Hitler vino al poder?
Germany was in an economic depression.
Alemania estuvo en depresión económica.
So Hitler said, let's make a big army.
Hitler dijo, hagamos un gran ejército.
The government will take care of
El
everybody.
gobierno cuidará de todos.
Get ready.
Prepárense,
Get ready.
prepárense.
And here the Royal Bank of Scotland,
Aquí el Banco Real de Escocia
they're selling off everything.
están vendiendo todo.
They're liquidating all their assets.
Están liquidando todas sus deudas,
So get
sus
ready.
propiedades, perdón.
Buy what you can now. You can always eat it.
Compra lo que necesites ahora, siempre puedes comerlo.
Prepare as much as possible.
Prepárate lo que más puedas.
Because in the book of Revelation,
Porque en el libro de
there's
Revelaciones
pauses in between each seal.
hay pausas en cada sello,
But you got to be able to get through the hell that happens first.
pero tienes que poder pasar el infierno que tienes que pasar primero.
Get hand sanitizer.
Compra hand sanitizer, desinfectante de manos.
Think about what you use every day,
Piensa lo que utilizas todos los días,
like toilet paper.
como papel higiénico.
Okay? Get ready.
Prepárate.
This is the time.
Este es el tiempo.
Next story.
Próxima historia.
In Jeremiah 6, verse 14,
En Jeremías 6, verso 14.
they say, peace, peace, but there is no peace.
Dicen que hay paz y paz, pero no hay paz.
Here, former Secretary of State Clinton
La secretaria de Estado, Hillary Clinton,
had an email come to her,
recibió un correo electrónico
said they were going to try to start an Arab Spring in Israel to bring them to the negotiating table.
diciendo que van a comenzar una primavera árabe para comenzar negociaciones.
But she says, we're friends with the Jews.
Pero ella dijo que era amigo de los judíos.
Evidently not.
Evidentemente no.
Next story about sickness.
Próxima historia acerca de la enfermedad.
God said he's going to strike us down with sickness.
Dios dice que nos va a golpear con enfermedad.
Make sure you have oils,
Asegúrate de comprar aceites.
okay? Make sure you have your oils because when it collapses,
Asegúrate de tener tus aceites porque cuando esto caiga,
Novartis is not going to be putting out any more medicine.
Novartis ya no va a estar poniendo medicina.
Motrin is going to become a very hard commodity to find.
Motrin será una comodidad muy difícil de encontrar.
Sickness is going to become very rampant around the
La
globe.
enfermedad va a ser algo muy fuerte en el mundo.
And right now in Alabama, there's a tuberculosis outbreak.
Y ahorita en Alabama hay una epidemia de tuberculosis.
Okay? And then here also
Pero también aquí,
in California, in Los Angeles,
en California, en Los Ángeles,
they've been having a natural gas leak.
han estado teniendo un liqueo de gas natural.
And they can't fix the leak.
Y no pueden arreglar ese goteo.
Or
ese
God is
liqueo,
not allowing them to fix the leak.
porque Dios no les está permitiendo arreglar ese liqueo.
And it's making everybody sick
Y está enfermando a todos
for a 20-mile range.
en un alcance de 20 millas.
And they're just moving people instead of fixing it.
Y solo está moviendo a la gente en lugar de arreglarlo.
It's called incompetence.
Se llama incompetencia.
Next story.
Próxima historia.
Without a vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29, verse 18.
Proverbios 29:18. Sin visión la gente muere.
But whoever keeps Torah is happy.
Quien guarda la Torah está feliz.
Why is there going to be so much hell in America?
¿Por qué va a haber tanto infierno en América?
There are 45 million Americans right now on food stamps.
Hay 45 millones de americanos que están en estampillas de comida.
45 million.
45 millones.
With the government collapsing,
Cuando el gobierno caiga,
these people don't have money to buy extra
esta
food.
gente no tiene dinero para
The
comprar comida
government's not
extra.
going to be paying for the
El
food.
gobierno no va a pagar por la comida.
So those people who don't know God are going to try to steal your food.
Esta gente que no conoce a Dios va a tratar de robarte la comida.
Get ready, everybody.
Prepárense.
Get ready for what's about to happen.
Prepárense para lo que está a punto de suceder.
Islam.
Islam.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 49 and 50.
Deuteronomio 28, versos 49 y 50.
Of the terror attacks this past year,
De los ataques terroristas del año pasado.
there were 452 terror attacks in the world in 2015.
Hubieron 452 ataques suicidas en el 2015.
450 of them
Y
were done by
Y
Muslims.
450 de ellos fueron hechos por musulmanes.
So when we want to say Islam is a religion of peace,
Cuando queremos decir que el Islam es la religión de paz,
that is an outright lie.
esa es una mentira directa.
And the sooner we understand that,
Y tan pronto que entendamos
the
eso,
better off and better prepared we will be.
mejor entendemos y vamos a estar mejor preparados.
Next story. Wars.
Guerras.
Yeshua talked about wars.
Yeshua habla de guerras.
Here, this past week,
En esta semana pasada,
some of our naval people were captured by Iran.
alguna de nuestra gente naval estaba capturada por Irán
And they were held captive for a few days.
y los mantuvieron cautivos por algunos días.
The last time that happened, that was another Democratic president.
La última vez que pasó eso fue con un presidente demócrata.
If I were the president when I heard about
Si
this,
yo fuera presidente cuando escuché eso,
I would have called the president of Iran
le hubiera llamado al presidente en Irán
and told him,
y le hubiera
if
dicho,
you don't release them within an hour,
si no los liberas con una hora,
you see that Sixth Fleet that's sitting outside your door?
si ves ese buque que está en la puerta de tu
Every
casa,
one of those airplanes are going to be in the air with a lot of bombs.
cada uno de esos aviones van a estar en el aire con tantas
We're going to put a
bombas.
hurting on you, and even if those people die, well, they knew.
Vamos a lastimarlos tanto que aunque muere esa gente ya sabían.
But we have a coward as a
Pero
president
tenemos un presidente cobarde
who's afraid of everybody.
que tiene miedo de todos
He's making us look bad.
y nos está haciendo mirar a todos mal.
Oh, we'll negotiate with them.
Yo no negociaría con ellos.
I will not negotiate with you. I will blow you up.
Yo no negociaría contigo, yo te
I will
reventaré.
pull my destroyer within range of you and send a few Tomahawk missiles.
Pusiera mi destructora a una distancia para atacarte y te destruiría.
They finally were released.
Finalmente los liberaron.
All right, that's all the news I got to this week.
Estas son todas las noticias
That was
que...
Shalom. My name is Messianic Rabbi Andrew Dinnerman, and I invite you to come to visit our congregation. If you are in the tri-state area, come out and visit with us on Shabbat. We are a congregation of Jews and Gentiles, living as one in the Messiah Yeshua. BGMC is a place of true worship. The focus never wanders from the Hebraic roots of our faith. Beth Goyim is rooted in the Word of God from Bereshit through to the book of Revelation. Messiah's strong words against man-made tradition are carefully recorded in Matthew 7. That is the reason we only follow the straight-up instructions found in Scripture. Truly, the way, the truth, and the life. If you're looking for a deeper walk with Adonai, come out for our Tuesday evening Bible study called Messianic Torah Time. Come, spend a day with us on any Shabbat. We start at 11 a.m. with the sound of the ancient Hebrew shofar. Next, we offer our King praise and worship in English, Hebrew, and Spanish. After worship, we review the headlines in the previous week's news from around the globe, especially news from the Holy Land, Israel. We don't just list the news headlines as current events, but we comb through the scriptures, searching for clues to understand what they mean and then to help pinpoint prophetically our current position on Adonai's clock. After digesting all that modern information, we leave the world behind as we journey with our Adonai deep into his eternal word, not with just 1 or 2 scriptures, but usually 7 or more scriptures. The spiritual nourishment and the richness of his kingdom become accessible to the ones who share this special time and seek them out. The day does not end there. Because Shabbat is so special to him, there is always so much more that our King desires to share. So instead of separating and leaving, we stay together as a family for potluck lunch and an afternoon study of our King's Word. We close the Shabbat together with the reading of the new week's parashah. That's the Torah portion. Even after those blessings, many of us just can't get enough. So the members bring prepared homemade foods to share while we all enjoy an uplifting movie together. If all that information is not quite enough, you can check out our website where you will find over 200 video teachings and biblical holy day studies. Under Messianic Torah Time, the Hebrew Roots button, you'll discover free studies on many different topics, including PowerPoint slide presentations. If Beth Goyim sounds like a place you'd love to visit, but you live outside the tri-state area, there is still a way to connect with us. We stream live on the internet on Tuesday, Thursday, and Shabbat. The website is www.bethgoyim.org. That's BETHGOYIM.org. Our phone number is 973-338-7800 or 978-2-YESHUA. That's 978, the number 2, Yeshua. Shalom.